I spent $8,626 in this game, Whiteout Survival, and it's day 65 now after the reset. I'm going to show you what my bear hunt was today. I have Foundry as well, and if you're interested in seeing the replays, those are in my live sections. But tonight I'm just going to go through my simple spending plan for tonight. There's not a lot of huge events. We're getting in close to the SVS prep phase, so I'm not going to do a lot with Hall of Chiefs, but let's get into all that and I'll show you what I mean. First things first, I had a new personal best tonight on bear hunt. If you want to see the replay, you can go check that out in the live section, but this is nice. I don't think I'll get that anytime soon again because we had the magical combination of a lot of people on that were the heavy hitters, and we had a presidential declaration given to me that helped with damage, and I had all the buffs in place from Foundry, so put up some really big numbers tonight. But I'm proud of those scores, and nice to see a new personal best there. Foundry, is Foundry gone? Yeah, I can't show you Foundry anymore, but if you want to see the Foundry, you can go look at that in the live section, but we did really good in Foundry as well. So both in my Foundry lives, you can see that, but also in the bear hunt live towards the end of the live, and somewhere along the middle, somebody asked me about Foundry scores, and I popped that open so you can see what that looked like. The other thing tonight I'm going to focus on is just what my spend is. So we do have this new event, Symphony of Change. I'll just, grind this down. It looks like, for the most part, these are going to be easy. I didn't go through all of them, but it looks like these are going to be easy to obtain, so I'll just do that grind. Hall of Chiefs is still Philly, and I'm not going to go gangbusters for Philly. Like if I'm not going to unload all the stuff that I'm saving for SVS prep just for this Hall of Chiefs, so I'm just going to hold on and wait until SVS, and hopefully, and also there's a Scroll Your Heroes challenge. Like I'm not going to do anything with that because I'm waiting for SVS prep week, which should be happening in a couple weeks from what I understand. So that's the events. The deals. I don't know. I've stopped worrying about this Hall of Heroes for widgets at this point because I've already got Geronimo maxed. The only reason to do this would be for Molly, really. And, I'll use the widgets I have on Molly to get her her widget a little bit higher, but that's it. I'm not going to use this anymore. I've already got, Alonzo maxed, so this doesn't make a lot of sense for me to spend on right now. The other thing, let's just take care of some of these maintenance things quick. And then pop back over. Yeah, so I guess I'll take my free 100 gems. And spend that on some XP. Yeah, I'm not going to do the weekly benefits card either. So that's the deals section. Then there's this section. So I already did a simple like $5 purchase on the charm guides. Normally the $10 point isn't that bad a deal, but I don't know, man. Like I'm just in a point right now where I'm saving for other bigger events and stuff. So I'm going to slow down tonight and I'm not going to do that. Plus there's some other things here I think I'm going to want to get. So I do want to get the $5 level at least of the custom pet chest. I was actually thinking about going to 10 as well, but this is going on for 6 days, so we have a little time on this one. But after doing a little bit of thought and analysis on this, the common wild marks I can always get with gems. They are hard to get actually, but why, given the opportunity to spend $5 and get some good materials, why spend it on common wild marks? So I'm going to get the advanced wild marks. I'm going to get 2 of those and then 1 of the custom chest because this has the serum in it. From what I understand, this is a difficult to obtain item. So I figure, I hope this ratio is about right, but this is going on for 6 days. So I might have some more opportunities to buy. Maybe I'll buy at the $10 mark as well. So I'll grab this as well. And then the rest of these, I'm going to sit on for now. We got a couple days on these if I do want to make a decision, but, and this is the hero gear. So this I am tempted because of, mainly because of Alonzo and Flint's widgets, but I already have 34 of them. I mean, I'll be able to press their widget one more level, but, the thing about widgets is the more I think about it, it's like I want to be careful which heroes I spend the custom widgets on. This one maybe, it's $5 mark. It's good for VIP spend. And I could get 5 more of them. But again, I have 6 more days on this. So let me think about that one. I'll look at how many widgets they need and I'll rethink it. Just to tell you what I'm thinking on that though, widgets are a very strong way a good way, an efficient way to get power quickly. but it's temporary power in the sense that it only follows that hero. And as soon as new heroes come out, then those widgets that are attached to those heroes, you don't do much anymore for you. So you only want to spend the widgets. My idea is you only want to, and probably a lot of you out there, you only want to spend the widgets on heroes that you know you're going to be using for a while. So, you will unlock them a little bit to be able to get their benefits, but then I don't want to press them to max like I did Geronimo. The reason I did Geronimo, because I know I'm going to be using him for a long time. I think that's going to be the same with Mia, for example, who's coming out soon. So I'll wait for Gen 3, and then I'll definitely look to probably max Mia's widget, but I don't need to max the other widgets when they're not going to have the same staying power, and so all that money will be kind of wasted. It's not permanent power. Whereas with, hero gear and pets and charms and things like that, then that's permanent power. So I am going to buy the daily deals still. This is a little bit about giving me something to spend VIP money on. It is $6 worth of VIP for only $5 as well, and I get some mythic shards to go along with it, so I can use that towards, the heroes and stuff that are coming up in the next generation. And then we got the rest of this, and then I'll go through. Let's see where we sit for VIP. So, let's clear up some of these. I don't think that's going to be enough to put me over the edge for Natalia to upgrade her, but. Grab these. Oh, do some chest opening while we're at it. So I'll add these VIP points and we'll check out VIP shortly. That's 10. I feel comfortable opening up 10 at a time, but I've been having no luck with that lately. Let's see what the labyrinth gives us. Can I get another island piece? That's the one I really want. Yep, I got one more. All right, hey. One more island piece. Let me just check this quick. I thought I was really close to being able to upgrade that. Nope. One more. I needed 2 more to upgrade it. Darn it. All right, it's coming. It's coming soon. Yeah, so now let's look at VIP. So here's where we're at with VIP. And, I did some math on this, and organically, even if I didn't use any of the gems I have right now, about another $2,400 or so, and I'll be able to get the VIP 12. So that's coming soon, probably around Chinese New Year is when a lot of that spending will happen, both in gems and with for VIP purposes. So that's looking all good. That's all I have for tonight. So this is my game plan right now. I'm spending slower right now so I can conserve for some of the higher value, not just VIP, but higher pack value items that are coming up. I am also, like I said, this is going to be painful to some degree. I'm skipping Hall of Chiefs. I'm taking a temporary dip in power. My power's been trickling, forward. I have a whole bunch of power waiting in the tanks for SVS prep. And until I get to SVS prep, I'm not unleashing all that. I'm not unloading it. I'm not emptying my backpack until it comes to SVS prep week, because I really want to try to help the state win SVS prep. So that includes fire crystals and stuff like that. We're holding it all back. So I'm going to be sitting on a bunch of power. It's going to be interesting to see. But I also I want to try to make some smart purchases along the way so that, I do have that ready to go for SVS prep week. But I'm not going to unload any of that during Hall of Chiefs and kind of ruin my SVS prep. So that's where things sit right now. The other thing I wanted to show is that I am dangerously close. Look at that, to getting Natalia up to 80, and then my whole drill camp will be at 80. So that'll be a nice account milestone. I was thinking about wasting gems on it, but I was like, you know what? This is just a couple more exploration rounds until she's maxed. So I'll just wait for that, and that'll be a nice account milestone. That's all I have for tonight. Make sure if you like this content, you like this video, you subscribe, and you turn on notifications, because I do go live every now and then, and that way whenever I post a video or go live, you'll get notice of it. And then you can follow this journey with me and see how the spending's going to go, how I'm able to translate that into power, what it looks like over the course of the year, if I'm able to stay on budget, how much more money I put in, and how that looks like when it comes to certain events and all that, both as a player and the spend. Thank you very much. That's all I have. Until next time, I'll see you later.